Okay, good morning, everyone. We have a blue theme going on today. Blue Gatorade, blue Freezies over there, blue cheese hamburgers in the restaurant, but brown coffee. My name's Robin Riley. I'm the park superintendent here, which means I'm the person blessed with the chance to operate this fine park that we call Sandbanks Provincial Park. This particular area is called the Outlet Beach area. And that's what we're celebrating today. The focus of our presentation today is on the blue flag designation, and I'll speak to that in a moment. But this has been a tough spring for us with high water on Lake Ontario and a lot of spring rain. And I got to tell you, for most of that period, I've been thinking more about raising a white flag than a blue flag. But it seems to have warmed up, and the waves are retreating, and we are getting back to a beach as normal. So the blue flag designation is a designation that recognizes an international standard of beach quality. And that quality speaks to, the quality of the sand and the dunes and the beach itself, but it also speaks to the operating quality. So are there good education programs? Is there barrier-free access? Is there regular water quality testing? Do we have environmental programs in place that look after endangered species? So it's both the physical quality of the park and the quality of our operations. We've always felt that we were a world-class park, but it is kind of nice to be recognized as such under this international designation and to be part of a family of beaches that runs from Israel to Ireland, from India to Italy. So we'll be hearing about that today. The main event, of course, is the raising of this blue flag, and the Minister of Natural Resources and Forestry, the Honourable Catherine McGarry, will be doing the raising and speak to you in a moment. Also, Sandbanks plays an important role in this area as a tourism destination, and the whole of Prince Edward County is having a really good and thriving tourism experience lately. And our mayor, His Worship Robert Quake will be talking about that afterwards as well. And then finally, just to tell you a little more about the Blue Flag program itself, Brett Tryon, who is with an organization called Environmental Defence, that's sort of the Canadian representative of this international program, she'll be speaking about that as well. And we have some written materials and such if you'd like to look at that speak to this as well. In closing, just to do some thank yous, I want to thank the glaciers that managed to scrape a lot of rock from Algonquin Park and bring it here as fine sand. They did all the heavy lifting. Our own staff, more recently, are getting the beach organized all the time, are doing environmental programs, or doing maintenance activities, have spent a lot of time sprucing this place up for the event. And that's good. And we also, really benefit from the help of an organization called the Friends of Sandbanks, who raise money for various kinds of projects here, and in fact are the principal agents responsible for this barrier-free access route through the dune here. So all those organizations have worked together to bring this event and this park to a high quality, and it's a great thing, and I'm very proud to be part of it. I would like to now invite the Minister to come up and help us understand the context within the provincial government and also do the raising, and we'll start a new era in the life of this park. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Robin. And I'm not sure who ordered the weather today. It wasn't me, but it's a fantastic day. And thanks for welcoming us so warmly today. I wanted to recognize my colleague from Queen's Park, the MPP for this area, Todd Smith. Can you give a bit of a wave? I had to confess to him that that's my second time down to this area in the last couple of months. And I know, Robin, you were talking about tourism, and we had a bit of a family reunion a couple months ago. It's a lovely area. So very happy to be here with all of you today. But as Minister of Natural Resources, of course, I often have the opportunity to see some of the most beautiful and spectacular examples of nature that our province has to offer, including right here in Prince Edward County. And today is no exception. I can't think of a better place to be on a day like this. I think I may or may not have been scaring my staff a bit that I don't want to go home today, stay around for the park for a while, but we will be heading back. But I'm especially proud to be here at Outlet Beach, here at Sandbanks Provincial Park, which has received the international designation of being a blue flag beach. This blue flag represents the highest designation that a beach can receive for ecological integrity, safety, and clean, high-quality water. As many of you know, the Blue Flag program is administered in Canada by Environmental Defence, represented by Brett Tryon, who is here with us today, and we'll hear from her in a few minutes. This is a huge accomplishment. It means that Outlet Beach has met the highest international standards in water quality, environmental management, environmental education, and safety and services. That's no small feat. Raising this flag today is a proud moment for all of us in MNRF and Ontario Parks because it demonstrates that all of your hard work and our hard work is paying off. With this recognition, Outlet Beach here now joins an elite club of 27 beaches and 8 marinas in Canada that has been awarded the Blue Flag designation. That's a remarkable achievement, and I want to acknowledge the hardworking park staff and the wonderful work they do. Can we give them a bit of a hand, please? From ensuring that the campgrounds are well maintained, like this one is, to greeting visitors at the front gate, everyone works hard to ensure that visitors have a safe but memorable time here in Sandbanks and all of Ontario's provincial parks. I want to applaud staff in the Natural Heritage Education Program who provide so many fun and interactive educational programs over the summer. It's such an important job teaching people, especially young kids, about all the work needed to ensure that our beaches and our natural spaces are protected for generations to come. I was at Balsam Lake Provincial Park last week and buying something at the park store and noted 2 junior rangers to be in front of me getting their junior rangers program and busily setting to work on a picnic bench. And that's really what we want our kids in Ontario to be learning about. But I also want to thank the maintenance staff, park wardens, and the ecologists who monitor these waters, helping us to maintain a clean beach and healthy waters for our wildlife and our visitors alike to enjoy. The Blue Flag designation makes it official, but most of us already knew that this beach and this park are something that we should all be very, very proud of, and that Ontarians and visitors from worldwide can really enjoy. So thank you so much. Congratulations to all. I can't wait to see that blue flag flying over Outlet Beach. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Minister. That was a great summary. We are part of the whole Prince Edward County, of course, and this is an important attraction within Prince Edward County, but likewise, Prince Edward County supports the park by being a great place to come. And Mayor Robert Quaife has been doing a great job, lately leading the county towards a higher quality of tourism operations here just generally. There are many, many things that have happened in the last few years that have made this area a much better tourism destination, and we're proud to be part of that. Please come.
Thanks, Ron. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Prince Edward County has a long history of welcoming visitors to these beaches. It's my pleasure to continue that tradition today on such an exciting occasion. Here in Prince Edward County, we are renowned for our shoreline, 800 kilometers to be exact. Arguably, the most spectacular stretch of the shoreline is right here at Sandbanks Provincial Park. The county is blessed to have this world-class beach right in our backyard. I think sometimes we take for granted this stunning environmental phenomenon. The Blue Flag certification that we celebrate today reminds us that we enjoy something that sets us apart from a majority of communities across Canada. During these summer months, the beach refreshes thousands of people each and every day. Sandbanks also satisfies many people's desire to reconnect with nature and the local ecosystem. Beyond the individual level, Sandbanks nourishes our local community. And I'm going to change the numbers here because I was speaking with the superintendent, Robin. I had down more than 600,000 visitors come to the Sandbanks each year, but that number I was corrected last year was 780,000. But they don't just stay on the beach. They explore the county's many regions, stopping along the way to enjoy locally sourced food and drink and discover our vibrant artistic community. People keep coming back to Sandbanks thanks largely to the efforts of Ontario Parks. I would like to thank Park Superintendent Robin Riley and his staff for maintaining, enhancing, and protecting this unique natural wonder. I would also like to recognize the significant contributions of the Friends of the Sandbanks Provincial Park, who make to support the work of staff. Once again, congratulations to Sandbanks Provincial Park on the Blue Flag certification. This distinction will put Sandbanks on the map around the world, and I look forward to welcoming even more people who want to experience this world-renowned beach. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We appreciate the partnership. So finally, to speak to you about the context of the designation and the organization responsible for this in Canada, Environmental Defence, I'd like to invite up Brett Tryon. And as I say that, Brett has worked with me on the application for about a year. It's a process of sort of sending a long and complicated evaluation form that gets filled out and then gets reviewed nationally and then gets reviewed internationally. And she and I were innumerable emails back and forth to change this and that and such, and we're still doing that. We've got signs to go up, we've got various safety measures to go up. We're constantly having to interact, and she's been a pleasure to work with. Brett.
Thank you, Robin. So I'm excited to be here today to celebrate the first Blue Flag Award for Outlet Beach. Sandbanks Provincial Park joins Wasaga Beach as Ontario's second provincial park to receive this prestigious designation. Blue Flag is an international seal of approval for a beach or marina. To be awarded a Blue Flag, a beach has to meet a set of 33 criteria that cover environmental education, water quality, environmental management, safety, and accessibility. No matter where you go in the world, when you see a blue flag flying, you know the same high standards have been met. In fact, you've probably seen a blue flag in your travels. The program has been running for 30 years now, and there are over 4,000 blue flags flying in 47 countries. Travelers from around the world seek out blue flag beaches when they're planning their vacations. The blue flag is widely recognized as a symbol of excellence. But you don't have to go to Morocco, Spain, Greece, or the Caribbean to enjoy a world-class beach. You can come to Sandbanks Provincial Park right here in Ontario. Not only does Sandbanks have stunning beaches and dunes, but the park has great environmental education programming, responsible habitat management, accessible facilities, and excellent water quality. I would like to thank Minister Catherine McGarry and the Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry for supporting this Blue Flag initiative. And we look forward to seeing more Ontario parks flying the blue flag in the future. I would like to especially thank Robin Riley, who has been also a pleasure to work with, and all of the Ontario Park staff for the work you do to manage Outlet Beach and all of Sandbanks Provincial Park. It's really, there's a lot of work that goes into keeping these beaches world-class and clean, safe, and accessible. And thank you for your hard work and dedication in achieving the Blue Flag Award. And congratulations, and welcome to the Blue Flag community. So if you would like to join me in raising the blue flag. Do you want to?
I suppose. I haven't done this yet, so
No?
let's make sure it all works.
Yeah.
Well, there's a crank on this, and one direction says up.
Oh, okay. But can we?
That's it.
How's that?
Pull the flag up so you can see it.
Yeah,
Before you raise
do
it.
that from here.
Great. That's all. So come on this side.
Have everybody's face
Before
showing
you raise
up.
it.
Nice.
Before you raise it. Yeah.
Give them an idea. Okay.
Gotta see your
Brett,
faces though. So we can't see you
Yeah,
guys.
can't see your face there.
Come around the front.
Robert, you want to slide in here too? Yeah, sure.
Are you set?
I'm sure enough
Before
I
you
can
do that,
stand right up
everybody
here.
come forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. No, come forward a bit more. There we go.
You hold the flag. There we go. Big smiles forward. Next forward out of the shade. Out of the shade. Yeah, I guess so. Somewhere in, somewhere out. There we go. Big smile, everybody. Looking here.